Okay, so we downloaded our time and concentration in our Excel file, and now we want to put in our equation here, but first we're going to put in our cells. I named this cell P0 over here. Okay, and
P0 from Excel file.
I'm just naming this cell.
Yeah.
And I'll use it later. Yeah, P0, K, and RR. Okay, but I haven't named that one yet, so I'm going to name it RR. Now I'm going to put my equation in here for calculating the concentration at any time. That's the analytic logistic model where we don't have harvest. And that's what we want to use to find the reaction rate. So then I say equals K times P0. And notice it has all of them in there because I defined them, times exponent of RR times B2 and then K plus P0 times exponent. And obviously, if you do one thing wrong, it's not going to work. This is one of those places where you could do one thing wrong and not know it because there's so many brackets and so on. Okay. And then I want to fill down. Okay. Now I'm going to define my P0. I'm just going to put in crazy values, see if it works. 10, 10, and 10. Okay. And then I'm going to find my least squares. So my least squares is equals parentheses model concentration minus concentration and then squared. Okay, I'm going to fill that down. And just to show you how bad it is for now, I will plot these guys and we'll see how it gets fixed. For some reason, oh, it stayed at 10 because my maximum is 10. Okay, so it's not going to be so bad. Okay, so we're going to insert a graph there. Okay, that's our concentration versus model concentration. Okay, now we have to add solver in, and probably solver's not there. Oh, I do have solver. But anyway, I'll show you how. Go to File, Options, Add-ins, Excel add-ins, go, Solver, click. Okay. All right. So now I go to Data, Solver, and my objective cell, which I haven't set yet, I need to have the sum of the least squares. So I'll just put this here, sum. Okay, equals the sum of E2 to E502. I know it's already, I already know it's 502. Okay. So I'm summing up all my least squares, the differences between my model concentration and my concentration. Now I'm going to use solver. And my objective cell is my sum of squares. I want to minimize it by changing these cells. Solve. Well, that wasn't very good. It solved it, but it wasn't the right solution. So I better not be so arrogant and start with values that are closer to the actual. So I'll say P0 is 0.1, K is 2, and R is, I know what it is. Okay, so I'll start with those. I'll go to solver. And it's the same cells, so I'm ready to go. And it's perfect. Okay, so now my R here is 0.455. So what would my harvest rate be to optimize it? And notice I had to do this because I have a strange growth curve. You know, my daily R is not my average R. So my harvest rate should be based on my average R, which is this red line. Okay. So if my average R is 0.455, what should my harvest rate be? Yeah, half of that. So 0.27 or something. I don't know if that's right. No, 0.225 or something. Yep. So anyway, this will be your harvest R that you'll bring into your algae model code. And then you'll set your harvest rate equal to half of that. Any more good questions before I turn off the video?